So today I'm going to be going through my Friday favourites, just current favourites that I'm loving at the moment in life in general. And I just want to say before I start a massive thank you to anyone who has emailed me or got in touch with me after my vlog that I did last week explaining about my dissertation. I've had so many emails and so many people contact me about it, and I've managed to speak to them to help with research for my dissertation, so that is amazing and means so much. So thank you for getting back to me on that one. So to start off with, I'm just going to go through two beauty bits. The Schwarzkopf, I think that's how you say it, diamond colour illuminating oil, and I bought this once I'd dyed my hair the second time, I believe, so when I went the most blonde, obviously, because I was scared that it was going to get really dry from the bleach. I didn't want the colour to lose its like intensity, because I really loved that blonde that I got as soon as I came out of the salon. I picked this one up in Waitrose, I believe, but you can obviously get it in Boots or Superdrug, anywhere like that. When I get out of the shower and I've towel dried my hair, I'll put some of this in the ends, mid-length and ends of my hair. It just keeps it really soft and looking kind of shiny and bright, which is nice. If I forget to put it in, then I'll just put it in dry hair, and actually it's fine, doesn't make my hair look greasy or oily or gross. So yeah, I've really been loving this one. I think it's only around like £5 as well, so really affordable. The next is from The Body Shop, and this is their Tea Tree 3-in-1 wash, scrub and mask. I was kindly sent some products from The Body Shop's Tea Tree range, and I have been loving this one. But as I said, this one's a 3-in-1 wash, scrub and mask. I have used it as all three, but I do prefer it just as a mask, purely because it's got grainy bits in it, hence the scrub part, and I'm not keen on washing my face with, you know, grainy bits, let alone scrubbing my face. So I just use this one as a mask. I really love it when I've got troubled, problematic skin. You know, when you've eaten too much dairy milk, Oreo, chocolate, or pizza and stuff, and your skin just decides to tell you that what you put in wasn't great, even though it tasted amazing. So that's when I use this, and I love it. I love it so much. I put it on at night, leave it for 15 minutes, I think it says you should. This is 5 minutes, but I mean, 5 minutes isn't that long. So I just leave it until it's like dry, and then wait a little bit, and then I wash it off with some warm water and a flannel. I usually leave my skin. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra dry, then I'll put a moisturiser or something on, but I usually just leave it with this on overnight, and in the morning my spots have just shrunk in size. Any like bumps have just gone on my skin. My skin just looks so much clearer and just calm. Tea tree is really good for problematic skin anyway, so having tea tree oil within this mask and just putting it all over, I think really helps my skin. So yeah, I've been loving that one, and I'm not sure entirely how much it is. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's £8.50. That's really good. Yeah, pretty inexpensive, and obviously it's Black Friday at the moment, so I'm sure Body Shop have deals on if you wanted to pick up this. The next is something a little bit different. It's a podcast. I've been so into podcasts, especially because I've been driving from Southampton to my hometown kind of recently, going back and forth to see my family, my boyfriend, etc. I am listening to so many podcasts in the car because I've just got so bored of my playlist on Spotify and any sort of music whilst I'm driving home, and it's a 2-and-a-bit-hour drive, so I've got quite a lot of time to listen to some podcasts. So some of the podcasts that I listen to are Glamour does an It's Okay podcast, I believe. That's really good if you're into kind of fashiony stuff. I've been listening to Sophie Milner. She's a fashion blogger. She has a podcast called Keeping It Candid with her friend that I believe is called Millie. I can't really remember. I'll link it all down below. Hers, Estee Lalonde's, which I'm going to be talking about. Radio 5 Live I've really been loving. The like sporty one with Freddie Flintoff, Robbie Savage, and the other guy who they just call the ping pong guy, so I don't actually know his name. I'll leave it all down below, but that one's really good if you're kind of more obviously into sports, but anyway, it's just really interesting to listen to about their careers and what they've been through and their advice on like money in sport, and if specific events occur in sport, they usually talk about it the next week, and their like points of view on it. You know, I like sports, so I like listening to stuff like that. I've been obsessing over Estee Lauder's Heart of It podcast. She's done such a good job. She's just finished her season 1, I believe. She does her podcast with a company called Radio Wolfgang, and just the way that the podcast is filmed, I guess it's filmed, recorded obviously. That it's recorded is amazing. She does like little talky sections on her own. She always has someone she's interviewing and speaking to. They have overlays and sound effects. It kind of just takes you into a place where you just imagine what she's talking about, which is really, really cool. The heart of it basically is her exploring subjects that are really close to her heart. And she talks about personal stories and shares personal stories of people she interviews. She's done so many different topics. One on travel, identity, mum. She dedicated one whole episode to her mum and their story, and I honestly was bawling my eyes out in the car. She was crying, her mum was crying, I was crying. Apparently all the people at Radio Wolfgang were crying. It's just so good, and the way that she can make you cry by literally listening to words is just, it was awesome. Strength, feminism, makeup, tattoos and protest. They're all just very insightful. You don't have to be into beauty and fashion or anything like that to listen to the podcast. It's just stuff to do with life, and I just love that. It was awesome. The next is a book, and this is No Filter by Grace Victory. Grace is this person here, obviously, and she is a YouTuber, influencer, presenter, kind of social media gal, and she has brought out a book on her life, mostly her, you know, things she's learned in life and just teaching people what she's learned, etc. It includes sex, anxiety, body image, domestic violence, fashion, mental health, inspiration, etc. and her story is just incredible. She spoke a little bit about her story and domestic abuse and things she suffered in the past on her channel, but this goes really into depth with her whole story, so if you are interested, it's definitely worth a read. I cannot honestly believe some of the things that she's gone through. It's horrific. She's such an inspiration because she's so successful even after going through all of this. So yeah, it's definitely worth a read. I've really been loving it. It's actually the inspiration for my dissertation that I mentioned in my last video. I'm doing it on eating disorders and diet culture, and this book actually inspired that, because Grace talks a bit about diet culture in this book, but she has done on her channel, and until she spoke about it, I'd never heard about it. If you can get your hands on it, it's an awesome read. So the next is something that makes my tummy really happy, and that's food. I have a really weird favourite actually, and it's by Quaker Oats, and it's the Oats So Simple golden syrup sachets. These are the shit. It's weird because these aren't actually good for you, by the way. So good. Even if you just have oats and golden syrup, just put golden syrup in your porridge once and it is life-changing. It's so awesome. It tastes amazing. They are packed full of sugar, but I just can't help myself. They're so nice. Probably not best for me, but you've got to treat yourself every now and again, haven't you? There have been a few YouTubers that I've really been loving. Of course, I watch YouTube every single day. Some of my favourites are Army Song from Song of Style. She is an incredible woman. She's so successful. I've been following her blog and her Instagram for so long because her outfits are just so nice. She recently made or started a YouTube channel, and she started it around the time of all the fashion weeks, and she did follow me around for London, Paris, New York, Milan, etc. And just the way she films and edits her videos are awesome. Like, she's just very real. She's herself. She leaves everything in, all of her opinions, all of her faces she pulls. I just really appreciate it when someone's very honest. Not everyone is going to like everything, and she is just a very honest person. The graphics are really good, the colours and everything. Yeah, I've just been loving her. Next is Jess. I've mentioned Jess before from Sunbeams Jess and her vlog channel Extra Sunbeams Jess. She is just amazing. I love her videos. I will watch anything that she uploads. Her voice is so soothing to listen to. I don't know what it is, but I think people probably say she's very posh. I just think she's very well spoken, very sweet, very calm, and just lovely to listen to. And she's been doing these videos, she has a book club where she does videos each month on her books she's been loving and book of choice for the book club each month. I don't do the book club just because I'm busy at uni at the moment, but I would love to after I finish uni. But yeah, she just chats and analyses and gives her thoughts on each book, and never read any of the books she mentions before, but it's just the way she speaks is amazing. Her style is really cool and quirky. I love like the aesthetic of her videos, her vlogs, just yeah. And then the last two are weekly vlogs. I think weekly vlogs are the most popular video I watch now. I just instantly click on vlogs and weekly vlogs. I don't tend to watch many main channel videos anymore. Two of the people I've been loving are Emma Hill and In the Fro Victoria. Both of their weekly vlogs are just very genuine and just really chilled. Like they don't go out and do extravagant things just for the vlog, you know. They literally vlog their life, and I think that's more interesting to me. Victoria, she lives with her boyfriend. They've just moved from a flat in London to their house, and it's just, yeah, it goes all over the world, so that's nice to watch. And Emma is just so funny. She's from Cornwall, which I never really realised. Yeah, she's from Ilfracombe, I believe, so kind of near down where I live, and she's just so funny. Her and her husband have the best dry sense of humour, like just sarcastic behaviour towards each other. It just makes me laugh. And her dogs, and yeah, she's got amazing style as well. Weekly vlogs have just been a fave at the moment, and I loved vlogging the other day, and I actually got a few comments about doing weekly vlogs, and I think I'm going to start it on Monday. So weekly vlogs will be a thing as of next week, I hope. She says, I mean, she's said this before and she's said it again, and let's hope that she can stick to it. I'm useless. I am useless, but I can't be because I really want to do weekly vlogs. I just find it so interesting. It's awesome to document your life. You can literally look back on any memories and moments you've had, so I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm gonna do it. My last favourite is the item of clothing that I'm wearing. This is a jumper from Zara. It's from their Zara knit range, and I believe it was only £24.99, maybe £30, not sure, but really, really affordable. I love Zara knits. I think I'm always just going to buy my Zara knits because I've had a couple now and they've lasted me years. And I used to actually work for H&M, but H&M, I bought a knit recently and it's just shrunk in the wash. I put it on the wash that it said in the label and it shrunk. It's got these bigger sleeves, which I just really, really like. Kind of impractical when you want to wear a coat. I just tend to fold the sleeves like that and stick my arm in and all is good. Got a really nice neckline, not too high and not too low because I don't like anything that shows like skin down here. It's just a little bit odd. It's just really boxy fit. I think it's a bit longer. Maybe that's just because I'm, you know, 4 nothing. I really love it. It's so nice and it's such good quality, and I've washed it because you have to hand wash this, and I washed it and it still looks good. If you have any knit recommendations, please let me know because I'm obsessed with jumpers and it's winter and it's cold and I need more. So that is my Friday favourites. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure I'll do some more in the future, but get excited for the weekly vlog because hopefully it's coming. I really need to stick to it, really stick to it. That is all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!